Here we go.
Welcome everyone to another show. What am I doing? Let's get this show started the right way, ladies and gentlemen. And Gully's in the building also. Dawood will also be joining us. Today is the panel Arsenal show where we discuss everything. And I got a great show for you guys today. Some of the topics that we're going to be discussing. Of course, Nuno Tavares was linked to PSG and then immediately was debunked an hour later. So we're not going to even get into that. There's no need. In other news, there's a rumor that's kind of weird one. Apparently, Thomas Partey is going to be staying, and I would think that we are not interested in any more midfielders. But today we've been linked to Douglas Luiz, and he's also linked to Tottenham. So could this just be Tottenham PR to try to get their fans to be like, oh, we got one over Arsenal? We're going to have to talk about that. Obviously, we played a preseason game. We also played a skills challenge. You guys all seen the memes of Kai Havertz the day before. The next day he scores a goal and he tells everyone, let's have it, because I think he's responding to his critics. So we're going to have to get into that and just go through the rest of the preseason. And if you don't know, Manchester United fans, get ready, because you're going to be playing this Arsenal team tomorrow. And after we whoop that ass, you guys are going to be saying, you know what? It's just preseason. The reality is it's just preseason, but Arsenal versus Manchester United, it's never a friendly. Let's be honest. Anyways, guys, how's everyone doing today?
All good.
Always good. Jumma Mubarak to everyone. Yeah, always a blessed day.
Jumma Mubarak, brothers. And yeah, today I wear the black. You guys all wear white. What's going on?
You're not sending us the memo. You're not receiving our one. What's going on?
It's too warm. It's too warm, and I had to go light today.
I randomly took this one thinking that we might have the same thing again.
Oh yeah, now
we did.
My people. It's your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, now today you go understand. Smash the likes, my people.
Big up. And I don't know how Gully just jumped in and out without me inviting him back. That was so weird.
I don't know what happened though. He just went mute for a sec.
Anyways, let's get into it. Let's get straight into it. So if everyone doesn't know, Kai Havertz scored a goal, and Chelsea fans were waiting for him to have another stinker. They were waiting for him to have another stinker. They were so ready for him to have a bad game, to the point where they were licking their lips. And you know what he did? He scored a goal and immediately tweeted out at like 2:30 the next day, tweeted out, have that. Because he's seen all the memes. He's seen all the people making jokes. He's seen all the people cussing him, everything. And I know it's a preseason game versus the MLS All-Stars, and we'll get into that in a second, because we did beat them 5-0, and they were at one point they turned into a good old Stoke where they just started hitting everybody. But we got to talk about this first. I think we got to talk about Kai Havertz taking a shot at his haters, and then later on, an hour later, realizing that he should be saying thank you to the Arsenal fans and telling them how happy he is that he got a goal. So where do we begin with this one, guys?
I don't mind taking the lead here. This is an interesting one to me, because first of all, I've seen you doing some stuff on some other channels, getting into some of the Chelsea fans, and rightly so. And the reason why I say rightly so is because what's happening with Chelsea fans and Kai Havertz and Mason Mount shows me what I've known since Abramovich came. That predominantly the fan base is post-Roman, isn't it? It's not there's the Chelsea fans that you hear chatting shit about Havertz are not the ones that know about Dennis Wise and Eddie Newton and those type of guys. It's the Roman crew. Because I don't know about you lot. You lot, let me know. Let me see if we still have classy fans. If a player scores a Champions League winning goal for my team, I'm letting you know this now. I am never trolling that guy unless he talks shit about the club. Never are you going to hear bad word. He won me a Champions League, my guy. What are you talking about? The pinnacle of football. You won me that, and I'm trying to wish on his downfall. I'll be saying big up, thanks for the Champions League. I wish you all the best. And when did trolling people for doing freestyle moves ever be a thing? Like I never like. This is the first. What is the skills? What is like? Everyone's talking about the skills challenge. Like they've heard about it before this preseason. Like, have you seen one before today? I mean, before preseason.
You know what I have seen? I've seen NBA skills challenge, and they made their own version of that. That's what they've done.
Bro,
But
it's elite though. I do like
in
it.
the comment section to do me a
It's
favor.
fun.
150 people in the chat right now. Do me a favor. All of you guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It's absolutely free. It helps the channel out massively. And if you're a Chelsea fan or you're a rival fan, have you ever seen anyone get criticized for messing up skills in a skills competition in a preseason game?
That whole question just sounds nuts. Even like what you just asked, like what are we doing here? How can a skills challenge determine whether a guy is a good or bad side? And like, come on now.
You can't take it serious, man. It's the internet. They're always gonna troll no matter what.
Nah, do you know what? Yeah, this is gonna sound so wrong in so many ways, but that was the only goal I actually celebrated. A little scream came out. I was like, "Yeah, come on, lads, go for it." But you know, like it's not because like with Martinelli, like I expect them to score. Like Jesus kind of expected him to score. I wasn't that like, but yeah, like when Havertz got, I take that, you dickheads. Yeah, how's that for a problem? How's that for a challenge? Yeah, because the thing is, I don't care what he does in training, and as long as he's working hard, implementing the stuff that he needs to do, because that's what it is. It's like a glorified training session. If he comes onto that pitch and does what he needs to do, that's all I care about. Winning games, I don't care if they're friendlies. I don't care. Friendlies don't exist in my head, especially tomorrow. Like MLS All-Stars course, a bit of fun, but but that's what we wanted to see. He got his goal.
We're gonna get into tomorrow. Let's just bring Dawood in the building. Dawood, how you doing, bro? We're talking about Kai Havertz telling his haters to have that. Did you see the tweet?
Yeah, I know Kai Havertz. You realize all these footballers, they look at Twitter, they see all these Twitter memes and Twitter trolls, and yeah, I love it. I love that he's actually like he's not one of them players that's like got no character, no personality. So he knows what's happening. He knows Chelsea fans are waiting for him to drop a stinker.
He's bugging out. Should I back out and come back in?
No, you're good. Stay. Don't worry.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're good. Just you guys swap position somehow.
And then again,
what's going on?
Yeah, man, I love that back Havertz.
Musical
people
chairs.
that really think that he was taking that skill challenge serious. Like, come on, man. Like, he's a professional footballer. Why would he take that serious, man? And he actually showed it. What's happening?
I don't.
My issues with these guys, Dawood, is that there's no consist. Even though the trolling was stupid, there's no consistency. Why are you not bigging up Austin Trusty for winning the skills challenge then? If it's such a big thing, why are we not bigging up Austin Trusty?
I'm not gonna lie. People are gonna say I have a Balogun agenda, but KVR and Timber had a better shooting challenge than him. No one brought it up.
Yeah, Jakub KVR he's special. Like the guy, I realized it when I remember the first game that we played against Nuremberg.
Special.
He played in midfield. He's a centre back playing in midfield. I thought, yeah, Arteta seen something in him, and we bought him for how much? Was it under £20 million?
Yeah.
That's going to be a bargain. He's got a full season in him. Everyone's going to know how quality. This guy can play left back, centre back, and in midfield as well. So I can't wait for this season.
You know who impressed me? Timber impressed me.
Oh.
And we're going to have to get into Timber and Declan Rice in a second. But has everyone had their say on Kai Havertz and the whole debacle? Because Chelsea fans were just so hungry for another fail comp. I just
want to say one more thing about Chelsea fans. I streamed the game on Twitch, the Arsenal MLS game, and there's actually Chelsea fans in my chat watching the game with me. I'm saying you're spending your precious time, 2:00 in the morning, watching Kai Havertz to play.
One second. Yeah. Big up one big Chelsea fan in the building. Carefree Lewis in the house. Chelsea fans, let me know. Is Kai Havertz
Carefree?
You know what they said to me? Carefree Lewis said to me yesterday, I'm scapegoating him. I'm actually gaslighting Chelsea fans by calling him a scapegoat. Do you guys disagree with that?
Yeah, because they don't have a scapegoat in it. Mount's gone. Havertz is gone. Who are they going to scapegoat now?
But I'll be honest, man. Let's not act like we didn't know what he was over there. Obviously, it might be different when he starts playing like actual games for us in the Premier League. But really and truly, like he wasn't that great for Chelsea. Let's be honest about it. His time at Chelsea was not good at all, in my opinion. Apart from the Champions League final, he had a couple of games. Top of my head, I can't even think of a Premier League game where I thought Havertz, he had a good game. And I watch most of the Chelsea games anyways. Not a game week in, week out, but I do see some of the big games. And I've never seen him step up. But in the future, hopefully, we have to scrap everything he's done in the past and start new for him.
My brother, we don't have to do anything, bro. I just want him to surprise me and impress me in the first 10 games. Hopefully, as much as I don't agree with what the Chelsea fans are doing to him, there's no level of explanation with words that are going to convince me about the move with Hazard. I need to see it.
Havertz
I
is
need
going to be
to
a
see it.
superstar. He was always
Amen
meant
to
be a
that, bro.
superstar.
Amen
He'll
to
be a
that, bro.
superstar.
I can't change over because some of the things I used to say about him.
Exactly. I can't just flip flop. I was running him for 2 years. I can't just say he's going to be great now. It doesn't make
I
sense.
can go back to my Twitter. I've not said nothing because I always said, I rate this guy at Leverkusen.
I respect it.
And you know what? I always said Chelsea is not the place you judge players. They all go
especially
to die,
attackers. Especially
man, they all go
attackers.
to die, bro. That's it.
Also,
He
great,
says
yeah.
whatever the futures holds for him, he will always be the worst player I've ever seen.
Bro, I can't bag a hat trick against them, man. Can't wait.
I won't lie. It would be a little bit sweet if he ends up dunking on their head
Let
top.
me ask you guys a
it's bound to
question.
happen at this point. Like, it's
Yeah.
bound to-
Let's just move on to the Man
Yeah.
United game. But before we move on to the Man United game, quick question. What is a higher level? The MLS All-Stars or Wrexham? Because we had this debate yesterday.
Of course, MLS All-Stars.
Wrexham, easily
How is
Wrexham.
it even comparable? No.
What? Wrexham?
Wrexham,
Are you mad, bro? You got the best
It has to be
players in a
Wrexham.
single league.
Yeah, them man have no connection though. They've never played together. Wrexham actually plays a team.
No. Also, their season's in the middle of their season, bro. They're fit as anything.
There's no connection though, man. These guys.
My
don't
brother,
play-
my brother.
Nah.
What's a
Do you
tougher?
you know the real question is it's irrelevant either way, man. That's the real answer. Like I hear you. It's literally like it's only preseason only counts if Arsenal have a bad game. That's literally what I figured out the last. If Arsenal have a bad game, look at you lot, 105 million, you can't even beat Nuremberg. It's like, shut up,
Guys,
man.
we drew against Nuremberg. Kaz had his coffee cup out, ready to go.
Bro, it's sad.
Now you know
It's
what?
so sad.
I'm here for the banter, but let's get into this right here. You guys are all ready for this. Am I lying? Are you guys not ready for this?
Yeah,
What do you think?
Dawood, be honest. Is this a friendly if we win and we smash them?
This is definitely not friendly. 1 million pesos are friendly. This is bragging rights. This is like, I cannot wait for this game because whoever wins this game, like, it's going to be unbearable until the season starts because I hope we smoke them. If we smoke them, if Havertz versus Mount, whoever has the stink of that game, bro, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait.
Bro, the best part about it is if we win, we can attack in a playground that we didn't even design. Like they designed this playground and trolling each other pre-season. If we now win, they can't be upset if we. I'm probably not going to be involved because I don't rate pre-season. But if the fans go mad at them, I'm for it, man. I'll laugh.
The way even United are hyping it as well. They posted a full video of our rivalry from back a day. Talking about, this isn't just a rivalry or whatever. This is not a preseason game.
Never a friendly, bro.
It's never a friendly, to be fair. Even though it's preseason, it's not a friendly.
Let me just point this out. Big up Ben. He says, I can't wait for Havertz to have a hat trick at the bridge. I'm not
Bro,
going to
he's
lie.
a bag, man.
It's written in the stars at this point. The way Chelsea fans are moving is written in the stars.
Facts. Like, remember how Aubameyang got subbed off after 45 minutes? The opposite's going to happen this time. My man's going to score a goal in the first half. But everyone here, anybody here going with Nigel's point of view that this game is not that meaningful?
Oh, hell no.
No. I never said this game in particular is not meaningful. I said preseason. But this game, this is different, bro.
Brother,
like this is
come to Manchester, and see what I've been dealing with.
Onana's first game too. Onana's first game. Oh,
yeah, brother.
Hopefully he plays, man. He's not even in the US yet. He's still in apparently still in England.
No, I heard he's on his way to the States now. He's on his way.
Oh,
I need him there. I need him to hold it. 5-6. Destroy his morale before it begins.
Bro, I've seen lists.
Let me put the paint down. So there's so many storylines. Declan Rice, Partey, Casemiro conversation. Everyone's been doing it. It's going to continue for the rest of the season, right? Rodri is just clear. I'm not going to lie. Then you have the whole situation with Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, both moving from Chelsea to different clubs. Who's going to perform better? Everyone's saying Mason Mount's going to be the better signing. Everyone's saying Kai Havertz is going to flop. And then finally, this preseason game itself. What are you guys looking for? Because this is the first time we're facing actually strong opposition. What are you guys looking forward to see in this game? Because are you looking for individual players? What are you guys looking for? Because for me, what I'm going to look at is how Mikel Arteta sets up in the first to start. His starting 11 is going to tell me how serious he's taking the game. And also, there was a quote that came out today. Next season, everyone be worried. Because when you're playing Arsenal, you don't know what team's going to be out there. There's no predictable Arsenal anymore because we have players in many different positions that can rotate and can come in at any time. And Mikel Arteta, he has a squad now that he trusts. He's going to use it more often. But Souls, what are you saying? What do you? One thing, not leave the rest for the other people. What do you got to say?
You know what? I'll say a quote, yeah, because Balogun actually came out after the MLS All-Stars game and spoke about the intensity and the seriousness that Arteta took the game. And I do think, regardless, we're going to see avenues of what I still want to. You know, the one thing I want to see? I want to see Trossard and Kai Havertz be in the 8 like they have been all season. And that's the system I'll go with. That's what I'm waiting to see. If, for example, if he brings Declan Rice in, plays Havertz or Trossard in the 8, how it fares to a team that we should be competing against. Like, as much as people want to banter United, for me, they are going to be up there to challenge for the title. And if we can get that sort of over the line, especially if United go for a strong team, how that midfield of Odegaard, the 8, and whoever the 6 is, because we can play literally anyone there, how that fares against a good opposition.
Fair enough. What about you, Dawood? What are you saying? What's one thing you're looking forward to? Because I know you probably have a lot of things you want to say, but just say one.
One thing that's so tough is because the way we played and the other game against MLS All-Stars, the fluidity through that team, and no one, 1 minute Timber's going to midfield, 1 minute Havertz is second striker, another minute QBR is playing in midfield. It's so many different. I want to see us play with our best lineup and see what kind of formation we're going to play, because I don't know how we're going to play, but I just can't wait to see how we're going to play, because we've got the squad depth and we've got so many players that can play in so many different positions. If we bring our best lineup, I want to see how that lineup is going to do against Man United. So I don't know, man. I'm just too excited for the game. I don't know what to say.
Okay. What about you, Gully? What are you saying? What are you looking forward to in this game?
It's got to be Rice against Casemiro for me. I got a lot of stick from the video you uploaded on Twitter. See some
and rightly so. You wild.
Hey,
and I've
rightly
seen some people, and I've seen some people in real life like come up to me and say, "Yo, what you're saying is crazy." My real life friends will be saying that, but I want to see that matchup, and that game is going to be a very, very good test in terms of the quality Rice is going to show in that game. Will be key to how we go into the season. If he's able to go and perform out of his mind in that game, in my opinion. I know it's a preseason and it's early on in the preseason as well, but I need to see Rice just demolish Casemiro, man. I need to see that.
Let me ask you one more question. Why did you say in the video that you have him ahead of Casemiro? Is it in the future or is it currently?
Just overall, I think Rice and the future he's going to have for us, in my opinion, outweighs what Casemiro is doing right now for Manchester United. Age is on his side. I know the price tag is ridiculous. But Casemiro, how many more years can you really say he's going to be at the top, at the highest level?
Yeah, but that's not the question that Egal asked. I hear your answer, but that's not the question he asked on that day.
What do you say? You want me to say outright?
He is better.
Better than Casemiro? Is that what you would say?
Yeah.
If that's what you feel, then say it.
I'll say
I'm taking everything into account. I can't just say Rice.
No, we're asking you right now who's the better player, Casemiro or Rice, bro? I never asked who you're taking. Who's the better player, bro?
Okay, 1 second. Everyone here right now, who's saying Declan Rice is better right now, and who's saying Declan Rice will be better? Because I'm saying he will be better, and I think right now you can make the argument that Casemiro is still better. Personally,
no, he is better right now and will be better.
Okay.
Who?
What about
Casemiro,
you?
yeah.
No, Declan Rice.
100.
You lot are nuts, bro.
No, bro. You don't think it's not crazy?
You lot are sick.
Bro, Rice,
okay, wait.
Was hailed as one of the best midfielders in the league at West Ham, a team that finished 14th.
By who? Who ranked him one of these best midfielders in the league? Who?
You
show me Show me. No, but you're telling me what? As in what? Top 10, top 5? What are we saying?
Top 5. What do you mean?
Never. Never in my life, bro. Never.
Right now,
Rice is not even the top 5 DMs in the Premier League right now, bro.
What? Name the 5.
Not 5. I name. Okay, Casemiro. Wait, can I land?
Go on.
Casemiro. This is no order, by the way. This is just the list. Casemiro, Rodri, Partey, Caicedo, and Who's the Fulham guy?
Why is Caicedo ahead of
Why is
him?
Caicedo's been
Coutinho.
there for one season?
Because I'm
Why?
telling. What do you mean? Why is? I think he's better than him as a DM, bro.
one
That's
season.
why.
That's
For one
your
season.
first opinion.
Bro, we're talking
Yeah,
about
right.
right now. If
Come
we're
on.
talking, if you want to do the career thing, then he's nothing near Casemiro when it comes to the career thing. Don't pick and choose when you want to do the career thing. I'm
No, but
doing it
you're
right
basing off
now,
one season. I'm basing off the 4-5 years. He's
brother.
done.
The question was who's the top 5 DMs in the league right now? I'm saying he's number 6, bro. He's number 6.
That's a crazy.
And
case
what
to
look,
say he's
whether
better.
you guys like that or not is irrelevant. Paulinho had a better season than Declan Rice last year. No one, performance to performance, no one's telling me that that's wrong, bro. Nobody. If you're telling me hold on,
No.
if you're telling me Declan Rice can become a better player than Casemiro, I can hear that argument because he's got potential.
Let me flip it for 1 second. Change the topic slightly, but still on the same manner. Since we're facing Manchester United, going right now, team for team, how many players from their team gets into our team?
Well, it's starting 11 or squad?
Like, if we were to do a Manchester United Arsenal combined 11 right now,
None of
how
them.
many get in?
None of them.
One.
One. I think.
Casemiro.
Bro. You've got.
Now,
I will listen to the argument for Rashford over Martinelli. I'll listen to it.
No. I'd say striker. Rashford up front. Like, put Martinelli up front. Yeah, put Rashford.
Okay. Yeah. That could
That's the
work.
only one I'd say.
Jesus, no chance.
Rashford over Jesus.
No chance.
It's the only one I'd entertain.
I don't know, man. I would entertain
Martinez
Rashford
deserves
instead
a
of
shout.
Martinelli personally.
I think Martinez deserves a shout over Gabriel.
Martinez
Nah.
over Gabriel. What do you guys think about
I
that?
still
No,
think
no,
Gabriel
not for me,
was
bro.
one of our
Not for me.
best centre backs.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If we're trying to be impartial, the goalkeeper, is it Onana or is it Ramsdale?
This is a question I saw online. I couldn't believe it. People are ranking Onana second behind Alisson over Edison as well, which is crazy to me.
But hey, Gully, it's not crazy. It's not crazy.
He is
But
one
no,
of the
I'm not
best
saying
keepers in the
I
world.
don't agree, but it's not crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? In
He
terms
is
of
one of the
best
no,
keepers in the
this is
world
why I
right now.
don't. This is why I don't get what a lot of Arsenal fans are doing now. Is because like 2 summers ago we weren't going. Oh wow. Like 2 summers ago we weren't going nuts about Onana coming to Arsenal before we got Ramsdale. So let's not do that. He's a top keeper. Do I think he's better than Ramsdale right now? Personally, no, because I've seen more of Ramsdale in the Premier League. But I can hear the argument. There is something in there, bro. He's just played a Champions League final, bro. It's not a joke.
Simply put, Ramsdale or Onana? What are we saying?
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale?
Ramsdale, yeah. It's not easy, but Ramsdale.
Rambo, easy. Rambo.
Everyone says Ramsdale. Okay. Right back, simple. Ben White. They don't have a right back.
Easily Ben White.
Ben White and
Or even
Timber ahead
Timber.
of
Ben White,
Timber's ahead of
Timber, Tomiyasu. We can throw any of our 3 in there, bro.
Literally.
3 right backs are better than all their right backs.
I can't believe that was even a question last season
Is
in the
Luke
combined 11.
Shaw? Is Luke Shaw?
They soon backtracked on that towards the back end.
Shaw or
They
Zinchenko?
started to backtrack on that.
Luke Shaw, Zinchenko.
Yeah, what are we saying?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, that's a
Depends what
difficult
style
one
you
to
wanna
answer because they both offer different things.
Yeah.
You said Zinchenko might not even start.
Yeah, Jakub Kiwior in there. Put that technical, gifted. beast
Jakub
in there,
Kiwior
bro.
against teams where you.
Yeah,
you
bro,
need to-
man, the
you need to
fingers he was
play more
putting out
defensive.
there.
No, but position
can't
for,
put-
no, for position.
You can't
for
put
position, come on.
Kiwior over Zinchenko or Luke Shaw. So what are we saying?
It has to be
I
one of
don't
those.
go Zinchenko because I like that style of play.
I like
That's a
Zinchenko.
preference. It's not.
I'm
it's
gonna
not-
go with Zinchenko, man. To be honest,
Luke
I like
Shaw's a
him
traditional left back, in my opinion. He's better going forward.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna put Luke Shaw also because I think we can all admit, like, if we're gonna go based off last season, Zinchenko and Luke Shaw have the best case, and it's just you're flipping a coin. Which one do you like? Which one do you prefer?
Zinchenko.
You know what?
That's
I like
what I would
Zinchenko, but I'm gonna say Zinchenko, man.
As an overall package, I'll say Luke Shaw.
You know what? I would have said Luke Shaw also, but we got outvoted. Zinchenko it is. Center back pairing, Martinez and Saliba.
I would say yeah.
Or Saliba and for me, it's Saliba Gabriel. I'm sticking to it.
I'm Saliba.
why are we doing this
Martinez.
long thing, Egal? It's only 2 men that's getting in this team, bro. Casemiro and maybe Rashford,
Martinez. No. I'd rather have Martinez than Gabriel.
Nah,
I think Martinez, even though he does get a little bit overhyped by Manchester United fans, I think he's good. He is very good.
yeah, but he's
Imagine,
not better. He's not better right
imagine
now.
Martinez and Saliba. That would be wow.
Bro, I'm just gonna put Martinez and Saliba just to be fair. Let's be
Wow.
honest. That's
No,
one
fuck me.
defender.
What do you mean fair? Be real.
That's
Yeah,
one
fair.
defender in the back line.
No. Forget. No. It's not right though. It's not the right.
It has to be Licha. Licha is better than
Like,
Gabriel.
what do you mean? Just to be fair, I don't care about their feelings.
I think the I would put
One
Martin
second,
in.
1 second. Defensive midfielder, are we going Casemiro, Partey, or Declan Rice?
Declan Rice for me.
Casemiro, bro.
Casemiro looks like he's working at a Turkish kebab shop, bro. Have you seen him recently? Come on,
Boss,
the
man,
guy's getting- the guy-
Bro,
the guy's
we're going
getting
off
an
this
extra
past
5 kg.
season, bro. We're not talking
Nah,
about
but the guy's
preseason
getting an extra
Casemiro, bro.
5 kg, bro. He's lost a yard of pace, and you're comparing him to 24.
Oh, so you've seen him play in a match, yeah? You've watched him play this season, yeah?
Bro, did you see the picture?
So why you, bro? I saw the picture, but wait, bro. Like this is our fan base is wild, bro. Wild, bro. Like, are we overhyping this Declan Rice thing, bro? He's a baller, yes, but he's not what you lot are making him out to be, bro.
Declan Rice,
You
had to
shiny
play
toy,
alongside
bro.
Suchek.
What's
Look at
going
that,
on?
bro? Man, the guy's finished.
You gotta hype the new shiny toy.
Look at him, bro. Come
Oh,
on,
He's far from finished, bro.
You asking me my 11, innit? I want Declan Rice.
bro. You'll see tomorrow night when we've got Havertz, Odegaard, and Rice against Casemiro, Mount, and Bruno. You see how good our midfield is.
Yeah, but this is like the fact that you even picked that midfield, knowing Thomas Partey is in our squad, is that shows it's wild to me,
But
bro.
1 second, 1 second.
It's wild to me, bro.
1 second. Bruno Fernandes gets into this team? What do you guys
No. Hell
What
no.
as the kit manager or what? Like, what's going on?
What a bench man, what a man. What we saying? Like?
Nah, let's not.
You can bring on the oranges at halftime. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Let's not. He was
Re-energize,
good
man.
last season,
Re-energize
man.
us.
He was very.
But he
good.
doesn't. But
No,
was he
he's
better
not,
than
man.
Odegaard though?
Bro,
He wasn't better than Odegaard. I
bro,
think
think
if
about
Rice
it,
wasn't
think
here
about
right
it.
now, I would put
Think
him in
about
the
it. Xhaka's gone. Let's be honest. Who's gonna play left 8? You got Odegaard.
Yeah,
That's what-
Trossard.
I say Bruno.
No.
And one of
Bro,
one.
are we making the worst 11 or are we making the best 11 here? Like, I really am so confused.
Look, I don't know why no one's entertaining Rice in the Xhaka role. I don't know why.
We haven't even selected the DM. Are you guys saying? Are we being honest here? Are we saying Partey or Partey's not in it? I'm saying Casemiro or Rice. Partey. I'm so used
to make it fair, Igal, you can have Casemiro, Rice, and Odegaard.
No, but that's not right though.
No, I'll be honest with you. No, I'll be honest with you. I would not have a midfield of Casemiro and Partey at the base. So for that reason, I think Casemiro is the better DM. So Casemiro, Rice, and Odegaard should be the midfield, personally.
So you're saying Rice? So by default, they both get in.
Yeah, Rice gets into this team because I don't want two DMs.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest fan of Bruno, also, but I think this is a disservice on Bruno.
I think so.
No, but he's not good.
No, but who does he get in for? He can't play the 8.
What do you mean? Put Odegaard left if you want, and put a Bruno on the right.
Bro, Bruno's not a better 8 on that left than
you know what? This is your 11. I'm not like Bruno. Really, in the best combined 11.
Wait.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you guys the team right now, and you guys.
Brother, if Bruno is the playmaker, he plays as a playmaker. The other playmaker on the side is Odegaard. So if we had to pick one playmaker, it's got to be Odegaard.
No. 1 second. Based on this conversation, this is the defense, this is the midfield, and this is the attack.
Now take
but why is Rice there? Rice should be in the DM, yeah, and it should be Trossard.
Why? Why should Rice be in the DM?
Trossard put Partey there. Either way, they're both better.
You can't.
When have you ever seen Trossard in the 8? Apart from the last 2 games in the season.
Trossard can't get in the midfield yet.
Ask that question again, please, Gully.
Trossard, when have you ever seen Trossard play as an 8 apart from the last 2 games of the season and preseason?
Bro, I've always said he should be the 8.
But whether you said or what's been going on, he doesn't really play that role for us.
So you guys are saying Rashford
before this season, anyway.
Martinelli up top. What is it? What are we saying? Or Jesus up top? What are we saying?
Like I said, the only conversation I'm entertaining is Rashford. Even then, I'll say Jesus, but I'll entertain it. What is it? I don't.
You're a madman, bro.
The team's fucked anyway, so pick your poison, really. Don't care.
This team is lit, bro. What are you talking about?
Want to put Trossard over Declan Rice or Casemiro?
No, you put Rice in the DM, right? And then put Trossard on left side of it. Pick your poison.
Well, he's never played that for us in the Premier League yet.
No. But this is the difference here.
Trossard over Bruno Fernandes.
I know that's the craziest part to me.
Why would you want
Bruno's crazy?
That's the one. I don't.
You know, Souls, man. He's a wild boy. Souls is a wild boy.
Explain to me why Trossard should be in a combined 11 over Bruno Fernandes.
What's Bruno going to offer to a team, man?
He
Man
created
strops around.
the most chances last season. I don't understand what's the
Oh,
issue.
nice. I can hoof the ball as well. Should we all do
Nah,
that?
he wasn't doing that last season. The season, right, bro. I was one of his biggest critics 2 seasons ago. But last season, he had an incredible season.
Souls, what are you doing to us out here, bro?
Bro,
Souls, you know,
no,
hey,
no.
Souls, you know you're my guy, but like you're my guy. You're my top 2 Arsenal fans that I know, bro.
No.
But this can't stand, bro. Come on.
But Bruno, bro, what is Bruno really offering? That Odegaard can't do.
One second. I
put Mason Mount there.
I just want to know. Do people give this a stamp of approval? Because I think this is the most fairest way we can do it.
No.
I don't want to be fair though. That's the problem. I want to be real with it.
No, but you're combining. Your team is no Rashford, Jesus up top.
No. Martinez, yeah, fair enough. Martinez, yeah, you can put him in there. That's cool. You can maybe make an argument for Luke Shaw, yeah, but in the style consensus of what you want to do. But that midfield's just not. It's not good enough.
But you want to get rid of Casemiro, put Rice in the DM, and put Trossard in there. That's
a way better midfielder.
Nah, that's wild.
I'd even put Mason Mount there. I'll put Mason Mount there.
So you don't rate Bruno at all?
No.
Is Bruno not top 5 midfielders in the Premier League?
No.
It's not even the Bruno issue as well. It's the fact that he wants to take out Rice as well.
Guys, what we're going to do is, I'm not going to put anyone's name to this, and I'm just going to be honest. If you guys have a choice right now, we have a choice right now. Do you guys want to change Zinchenko for Luke Shaw, yes or no?
I would.
I would too.
The way I would tactically
either way, man. It's not really an issue. You could go either way. Yeah. That's one of the choices you can actually go either way.
I'm gonna change Zinchenko to Shaw. Everyone agrees?
Nah, then I disagree with the entire lineup.
Okay, fair enough. So we leave.
Then you have to change everything.
Leave Zinchenko in there. Or
tell Fat Boy to chill out, man.
Other choices: one of Casemiro and Declan Rice leaves for Bruno Fernandes, or this stays the same. The midfield.
I'm not entertaining this Bruno conversation.
Bruno don't come in for Rice, bro. Sorry for that midfield anyway.
So this is the team. This is the final team, and it's not getting changed. And you know something? If you don't want to be tagged in it, don't worry. I'm not going to tag you.
I don't care. Tag me, but I'm going to disagree. I'm going to vehemently disagree with this. This is horrendous.
Okay, bro. You wanted to put Trossard in there. That's wild to me.
Put Gruda Souls wants Trossard, and Rice and DM. Put it in. I don't care. I'll take this one.
Guys.
People will agree.
No, we can't have that.
Let's go to the next topic. Enough about the Manchester United game. By the way, we as we all know, we picked Ramsdale over Onana. And let's continue. Partey staying. How does everyone feel about Partey staying now that it's been confirmed, basically, that he's going to be staying?
Yeah, I'm low key a bit happy because we've never.
You were cussing him. You were saying get his ass out.
Yes. Because address him. No, address him, Miguel. Don't say no. It's not different. Address him.
You know what? Because we're amongst ourselves. Let's get it out.
Let's go on, Daud. Don't start backtracking now, bro. Oh yeah, I'm secretly happy.
I was too reactionary there because I thought this guy, bro, he set us up last 5 games of the season, even probably longer than that. He underperformed so much, and I thought this guy he can't do it at the highest level. But now we've got Rice, we've got Jorginho. If he's our 3rd choice CDM, I'll keep him.
3rd.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Mr. Man? Mr. Man, are you okay? Everything okay?
Man said
Should you say Jao just got a fresh trim? Maybe the pressure of the trim kind of affected your.
One second. Just to make it clear, Partey's staying to play a bit part role where he's 3rd string. That's what you're saying. To me, I think that's crazy. I think the way we're going to utilize him is it's going to be a situation based on the tactics. We're going to have different midfields going out all the time. You're going to see in Europe, we're going to have a midfield with Jorginho more likely. You're going to see more low block games where we have Kai Havertz, and there's going to be games, the biggest games in the league season campaign. I expect Declan Rice, Partey, and Odegaard to be the midfield.
Nah, that won't happen.
That's the one.
In the Champions League.
Hey, Souls, bro. The convinced Souls. You know why I mess with Souls? I'm not gonna lie, you guys. The reason why I love Souls, is because the conviction he speaks with, brother. It's like he's seen it somewhere. Like, brother, I'm with it.
You see Trossard in the left 8.
Brother, it's such conviction. I love it.
Listen, I'll explain it. Look, I tweeted out.
Please explain.
Absolutely deep here. We have got the best depth of 6 in the world. No one beats the 6s that we have here because we can change the entire face of the game, we're just changing our six. If Declan Rice style isn't working, we've got Thomas Partey. If that isn't working, you've got a completely different six in Jorginho. But the reason why I'm saying, Thomas Partey and Rice will not play together is due to many reasons. If you look at the way Arteta wanted to play Granit Xhaka, even in the big games, he told Granit Xhaka, stay up. I don't want you changing your role. I don't want you coming deeper to help out. You're doing what I've told you to do against Bournemouth, and I want you to do that against Man City. I want you to do that against any of the big teams we played. So why is he now all of a sudden going to start changing and becoming a lot more reserved against these big teams?
Do you not think, though? Do you not think that Rice could do what Xhaka was doing alongside Partey? Because you're saying he told him to stay up, but Rice...
The thing is, he can, but why would you do with a can do? Why not? Because, like, for example, Xhaka can do it. For example, Granit Xhaka can do that role. But why am I going to settle for can do the role? Why not get the best to do that role?
He's the best.
I hear it. But this is... Wait, this is what I'll say here. I hear it. But the fact that not enough people is entertaining this whole Rice as an 8 thing, the reason why I want to entertain it is because he has said on numerous occasions that he wants to start expressing himself more on the attacking side. Other people in the academy have talked about it, people that are talking about him when he was growing up, the type of ball carrying skills that he has. And I think Igal mentioned a little bit of it yesterday on the terrace, talking about how surrounded by a better group of people. At West Ham, he had to play the DM role. Like, there was no one better in the squad than him. I have to play it. If that means I have to restrict my qualities to fit into this role, I'll do it for the greater good of the team. That's probably why he got the captain's armband, because he sacrificed all his ability for the greater good of the team. But at Arsenal, he's not going to have that responsibility because there's a better DM in my eyes, Partey, which can unleash him. And there will be games that he plays DM.
This is what the Sixers misprofile.
I just want to take a second. Everyone in the comment section is asking who's a better DM, Rice or Partey?
Partey.
Who cares, man? They're both our sixes, isn't it? I don't care who's better.
I like that answer too.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the honest answer.
We have both.
This is the honest answer. Declan Rice is more reliable. Thomas Partey has done better, has done more with Arsenal. We haven't seen Declan Rice with Arsenal. We've seen him at West Ham, and he's shown that he's been more reliable.
Mr. Man, stop this political answers. You're not a politician, Igal. There was too many narratives in that.
The honest truth? You want to know the honest truth? I love Kieran Tierney. I love Thomas Partey. It's their fault that we didn't get top 4. It's their fault that we didn't win the league in numerous situations.
Tierney?
That is crazy, bro.
No, I'm not saying it's Tierney's fault. I'm not saying it's Tierney's fault that we didn't win the league. I'm saying it's Partey's fault that we did.
Yeah, Tierney's getting injured in the showers before.
What about Saliba getting injured? Every player dropping off.
Has a part to play, but I'm saying their unreliability in the business end of the season has made Mikel Arteta be ruthless, and I love it.
You got the question is, Rice is there. It should be who's better, Jorginho or Partey?
Yeah. Come on, let's not do this.
Hey, Dad, what's going on, bro? Since you changed your haircut, you've been different, bro. You're different now, Dad.
He's not wild because at the business end of last season, Arteta rated Jorginho more than Partey.
Yeah, because he was.
No, he didn't. Partey's level dropped, and that's all we had. But if Partey's level drops now, we got Rice, we got potential there.
Name me one season Partey was consistent the whole season when he came to.
Name me one season Saka was consistent the whole season.
Oh my God!
So you have no answers now. You have no answers now, bro. Let's not do this. Nobody showed up for us in the last eight games. Nobody. We can talk about Ramsdale. We can talk about Holding. We can talk about everyone, but no one showed up for us in the last 8 games, bro.
Even the manager, bro.
To a 30-year-old. Partey's a 30-year-old, bro.
Oh, so it's only age doesn't matter when it suits your narrative, bro. Age don't matter, bro.
Yeah, let's go back to the question.
If you can play, you can play, bro.
Let's go back to the question. Who's better? Who's a better 6, Partey or Rice?
Partey.
Did everyone say Rice? Or did everyone say
Partey?
Who's a better 6, Jorginho or Partey?
Dowd,
that's disrespectful, man.
So rude, bro. So rude. I swear Dowd was one of the people saying he's one of the best DMs in the world last season.
You know what changed my thingy? The last 10 games of the Premier League season.
I hear that, but it's not like Jorginho came in and started ripping up trees.
Southampton game, I was on the Southampton game, 3-3, and he takes a shot from 50 yards out. The whole stadium is shouting no, and he takes a 50-yard shot. Was he the reason we were 1-0 down after 10 seconds?
Doesn't matter. Dawood is getting cooked. No, he's not, man. Dawood's in the building. Listen,
Partey, I don't rate him anymore.
Enough about Partey and Rice. Let's take a second to talk about their debuts. Timber, what do you guys think about Timber's debut? I thought Timber was solid.
So beautiful.
You know what? I've got the statement. I have to say this. Yeah, it was between him and Caicedo we made the right decision.
Oof.
You know what it is? I think he negates the fact that we
Why'd
even
you
need
do
another
this, Souls?
midfielder, in
Why'd
my
you
opinion.
always throw
We
me
don't
off?
even need another midfielder now,
Bro,
because of how good
tactics.
he is on the ball, in my opinion.
You know what? That is a hot take, don't you guys think? Timber is a better signing than Caicedo.
And I'll tell you, no, but this is the thing, yeah.
Yeah, I need the why. I need the why.
I'll explain it in it because when you look at Caicedo, he was always going to come in to play how Urian Timber played at right back. He was always going to become the inverted
How
right
do we
back that
know
comes
that?
into midfield.
He was in the meeting, Egal. He was in the meeting.
Oh,
Stop it.
No, but there's certain things you know in it. Like the thing is, you know, when you've watched Pep since 2005, you know exactly how he thinks. You know exactly how these La Masia coaches think. And I know that's what Arteta was going to do. Because otherwise, you bring in Rice or one. You do not do both.
You know what? People say you're comparing players when there's no need.
No. But I'm telling you the logic behind why I'm saying that. Because if you think about Urian Timbers, man got some teleporting genes. Like, man was like in defense here. And I'm like, how the hell did you get up there from?
I get the idea of you saying, like, you might choose Timber, but there's no, like, we haven't got any evidence yet of him playing in the league showing that he can be better than Caicedo was, or what he could have been for us in my.
Facts.
We have yet to see
that's
that.
That's where you break down a player profile. You look at your system, and then you put the two together.
But Caicedo could
Hey,
do what Timber was doing,
Gullies.
though.
Souls is just walking us into unnecessary issues.
You know when all of this happens, you know when you start to see all of this happen and play out, you'll see what I'm saying.
Bruv, you promised me we were winning the league last season, Souls. You let me. I was looking for you when I came to the UK. You promised me.
Bro, like shit happens.
One second, guys. Let's get into the transfer side of things, because I feel like now that we've covered a lot of the other stuff, we can get into the transfers. So the first transfer that I want to talk about before we go any further. Actually, I'm going to mention something that Mikel Arteta, something that Balogun has said about Mikel Arteta. I don't know if you guys seen this, but when I seen this, I was quite shocked, and I just wanted to bring it up. Where is it? Here it is. Balogun speaking about Arteta, saying what he thinks about him and how he prepared for the match against the MLS All-Stars. He said the man's deadly serious. I won't lie, he's relentless. He's relentless. As you've seen, what
you've seen with him is what you get.
He's very demanding, and that's a good mentality for us.
Yeah, man, guys, allow me. Sometimes I struggle to read.
No. We're all in this.
So I just found this quote from Balogun showing how serious Mikel Arteta takes every single match. Even though it was an MLS All-Star game, the guy he refused to give what do you call it? Apple TV, the lineup 2 hours beforehand.
Yeah, I heard about that. I love it.
I'm only going to give it to you an hour beforehand.
It's good though. It shows like he's actually treating everywhere. It's good to treat preseason like an actual season. Then you go into the Premier League season playing the way you've been playing for the last couple of games. You can't go into the season and be friendly with them all of a sudden and then change it up when the season starts. There's no logic behind that. Treat them as you want to go into the season. I think, in my opinion, so it's perfect the way he's doing it.
Fair enough. And then
have you gone over the other quote that he said that when Saliba said he didn't speak to him for the first week when he first came back from loan?
Well, Balogun said that.
No, Saliba said that. Saliba said that when he came back last season, the first week when he came back, Arteta didn't say a single. He just said hello to him, and then for the whole week he didn't speak to him. And he said that Arteta was like basically looking at his character, how he's going to behave around all the players. Then after that 1 week, he spoke to him like as another player. So I thought Arteta is very if you're an amazing player but you've got horrible character, horrible mentality, he's getting you out of the club. And I think that's one of the main reasons why he's
smart because a player that's volatile reacts negatively in that situation.
I think
where Saliba just focused on his game.
Saliba said when Arteta didn't speak to me for a week when he returned, you said it perfectly. He literally verbatim what he said. This is a really cool article. I didn't see this.
Yeah, he said hello to me. Yeah.
You know what the thing is, though? These things is what make people think that he hates Saliba, he hates Martinelli, free Saliba, and we've been better for it. Like, as much as his managerial tactics have been somewhat questioned throughout his time, everything he's done to a certain degree, we've seen the fruits of his labors.
Well, let's be real, yo.
Greatness not everything, but hated. He's definitely showing more.
Greatness, is always hated. Look at Einstein. Everyone called him mad. Then look at Newton, when he was there, everyone called him mad. But you know what it is, like he is elite, bro. The thing is, I don't joke when I
he's
say
not elite,
do not be surprised. Do not be surprised when he becomes one of the future goats. He's gonna be in that conversation.
Did you compare Arteta to
Calm down,
Albert
I don't want to be
Einstein?
in the screenshot when you're taking
No. What I'm trying to say to people is this:
My bad.
when people come out with these
genius. They
things
question
that
genius.
actually
Yeah,
work,
yeah. That's right.
No, when people come out with these like crazy things that actually do work, people call it mad. People call it everything. That's what I'm saying. I'm not comparing
You wanna know
Einstein.
something? You wanna know
You're
something?
mad till you get it right.
Yesterday I was on the football terrace and they were saying, how dare you compare Arteta to Pochettino? So at this moment in time,
That's a sin.
until he wins major trophies, he's still going to be considered in a lesser managerial role than all these
Bro,
other
when he
men.
wins that quad, it's going to be nice.
My brother,
Why has Pochettino
I hear
won
that.
in
Do you know?
order to-
I won't lie to you.
What?
I don't rate Poch at all, innit? I don't rate him at all. At all.
No,
took-
that's crazy not to say
No, I don't rate him. Like it depends what you're asking me to rate him as. Are you,
As a
as
manager.
in, because I remember last season there was something. What was that? What's those Twitter things called again? Twitter
Right.
Spaces. Yeah, it was a Spaces, and they were talking about the top 10 managers in the world, and Pochettino was in there, bro.
Not last season. That's crazy.
Well, but this season, ESPN did one, and they had Arteta third ahead of Klopp, and people were fuming.
Wow,
Really
and they should be.
Just quickly, everyone here is picking Arteta, obviously, right?
Yes.
Over who?
Pochettino.
There's not even a question.
Well, I don't even put them on the same screen together. That's rude.
You know what I mean?
No,
That's
but
disrespectful.
my argument for Arteta was basically you can't look at the CVs, you have to look at what they're doing now. But people are saying in that case, Arteta would be better than every inactive manager right now.
Now, if they're telling me we can't judge him because he's not had enough time, I'm more happy about that than them saying he's not better than him. If they're saying we can't judge him yet because he's not had enough seasons, cool. But if they're trying to say because of that, Poch is better than him, nah.
About the CV thing, Igal, why are they acting like Pochettino has a great CV? He reached the final and finished second once with Tottenham, who were probably one of the best teams. You can probably even say they were one of the best teams in Europe when he was coaching them. What did he do with them?
He
Arteta
lost.
won the FA Cup with us, with one of the worst teams we've had in a long time, and he just finished second behind Man City. So he's more or less matched up with what Pochettino has done, and actually won a trophy.
Wait. What do
This
you
is
mean
big
I'm a liar? I'm not even talking about. What are you guys talking about? We literally spoke about Pochettino and Arteta. Who's better? And Don verbatim said Pochettino is a better manager than Arteta. So what are you talking about? Who's lying?
Is he a Chelsea fan, by the way?
No. Staffy's a Man United.
Staffy.
No, the
Don
guy.
is
who
Okay.
said this, the
One
guy-
Hey,
second.
Staffy,
One
type
second.
what you did say
One
then, if
second.
that's the case.
Don is in the chat. Don, did you not say verbatim Pochettino is a better manager than Arteta? If I'm
Bro, that
if
was
I'm
that was
lying,
the argument. They were saying Poch is better.
I'm lying. I'm flying. I'm telling you right now.
It's all over online anyway. It's not
Oh.
like something crazy.
That's not what. No. I said you can't compare.
Oh,
them.
they never said you can't compare.
No,
Arteta to
I'm not talking about.
Oh.
Bro, listen, my main point was the comparison. People, we were talking about what you can compare him and how you can compare him. And if I'm not mistaken, Terry was saying you cannot compare them right now. And how are you going to compare them? And then he was basically saying the way that I was speaking was flawed in the way that I was comparing him. So maybe I need to reword the way I'm speaking. But I don't know what's going on with Gully's thing.
Anyways, they can hold that, fam. They can be salty. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Let's
We've got a bit wrong, and
let's get into the transfers now. First things first, do we even want to spend a second talking about Nuno Tavares? Because you guys know what happened
Nah.
today.
one that you, man. One that you.
They pump fake.
Let's
So-
talk about the nice stuff.
1 second, I'm gonna talk about everything, but first, just so
Yeah, I
everyone
see that.
knows, for an hour, I actually believed that there was legitimate reports that
Oh, shit.
Swear down, you believe that?
somebody wanted him, and then the next hour,
Bro, Luis Enrique ain't stupid.
yeah,
Oh, is it fake?
bro, it was debunked in an hour.
You
Literally,
believe that, you go.
This guy came out in 40 minutes later and said, "No, it's bullshit." so forget about that. And then there's some stuff about Declan Rice. Forget about that. But this is the main story that happened last night, and this is bullshit in my opinion. But
Get him
let's
out.
talk about it. So Douglas Luiz has been linked to Arsenal and Tottenham. Reportedly, Tottenham are heavy favorites and they're close to signing the player. And now all of a sudden, Arsenal is linked to him. I personally believe this is Tottenham PR to link Arsenal to a player, or put rumors out that we're linked to the player to push Tottenham signing through. And then later they can say, "Oh, haha, we beat you to a signing," when we actually never wanted him.
Mm.
No, this is old news being brought up, yeah. So that's all it is. It's lazy journalism. They just want to bring our old interest in Douglas Luiz and say we're now interested. Man, is he getting into the season? He's not getting into the under-9s, let alone our actual team.
I don't even know how we got linked to him in the first place, to be honest, bro. I think this boy is bang average, bro. Absolute bang average baller. And I do think it's a Tottenham thing. It's either Aston Villa trying to get Tottenham to pay more money or Tottenham trying to do the same thing. He said, oh, yeah, that's 2 players we've beaten you 2 in 2 windows, Bissouma and Douglas Luiz. Like, all right, whatever, innit? Like, enjoy. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't care.
Let me get to the super chat. Big up to my guy. He's saying Nigel from Tunnel TV. Great opinions, in my opinion. Come on, you Gooners. Yep, my guy's getting bare love today. Big up to you, bro.
No, he deserves it, innit?
Big up for the super chat too, man. And a lot of people in the comment section are just not having it today. We got a lot of people angry and disgruntled. What did we do, guys? We're just trying to talk about.
We just speak facts, bro. The truth hurts. They can't bear the truth.
I just don't think they can handle the conviction of Souls. Souls is never phased. It's not like we'll say something back to him and he'll be like, no, actually, you're right. He's all in, bro. I love it. I'll mess with it. I'm with it.
Everyone here, before we go to the final topic, do you guys all agree that this whole topic around Douglas Luiz is BS and we shouldn't be spending too much time on it?
Yes.
No. It's just PR, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's it, right? What about you, Douglas? What are you saying?
Do not bring that guy anywhere near our club. He'll be our. I'd rather have El Nene than Douglas Luiz. Okay, he had his chance last summer.
Why are you disrespecting El Nene for? What's he done?
Oh, sorry, El Nene.
It's
I'd rather have. Douglas Luiz was linked to Arsenal last summer. We were on our knees for him. I remember transfer deadline day. Remember, all Arsenal fans, we wanted him. Thank God he signed a new contract and we didn't sign him, because now hindsight is an amazing thing. Like, now we don't really need him. He wouldn't even be our 4th choice CDM. So
bro, he would be dead wood. He would be dead wood right now. If we bought him, he would 100%. Be dead wood. We are 100%. So lucky that we didn't do panic buys and just start buying a bunch of players. Like, bro, I think a year ago we were looking at some dead ballers, bro. I look back at some of the signings we were looking at.
Bro, we were talking to Arthur and them, man, bro.
Bro, we're talking about Arthur Melo in January. Bro, imagine if we got some of the strikers we're linked to when Aubameyang was leaving, some of those dead ballers, we wouldn't have gotten Jesus. Like, sometimes things are meant to be, and it's a good thing that we didn't get him. Now, moving on to the final topic. You guys know where I'm going to go with this. Mohamed Kudus. Everyone is talking about him. The links of Kudus have been flying around. Kudus from Ajax has been linked to Arsenal numerous times over the last coming days, and reports are he's one to watch. He's the one that everyone is saying we should watch. And reports are he's most likely going to be signed to play as a right winger and not as a what do you call it? Another midfielder like Kai Havertz. So this is the potential.
Don't fall for that.
This is the potential position he could play. Another versatile player. £40 million for Mohamed Kudus, a player who I rate more than some of these other players that have been going for 70, 60 million. Look at how much Moussa Diaby is going for. I think Kudus is a better player than Diaby. But for 40 million, who says no?
Bro, this is the bargain of the summer.
That's a steal, bro. Big steal.
Bro, and don't be surprised if he does play midfield. This is the guy I wanted over Havertz, man. That guy, bro,
it doesn't make sense.
Quality, man.
It doesn't make sense buying Havertz and buying this guy as well, for me, in my opinion. Because Kudus would have been the better option because he's way more versatile than
the club. There's not enough quality players.
This badly, though. There's too many midfielders. We've got Smith Rowe's all coming
back. Bro, I don't care. We can have 70 midfielders. I still want him.
It's crazy to me because I don't think he'll be as quality as he is in midfield.
No. Bro, Kudus changes the game. The man legit changes the direction this club goes in. Here's the difference, right, between maybe winning an FA Cup and the league to definitely winning an FA Cup. Because this guy.
So don't get me gassed again. Stop doing this thing, bro. I want to be calm on this show, bro.
Bro, Kudus, yeah. Technically, the guy is so gifted. Yeah, first he's an Ajax product in it, so that's already like a given. But when you watch this guy play, when Bukayo Saka's not there, regardless of whether he's stinking the gaff or not, the quality drops from a technical ability to just the conviction we show in our attack. This guy, firstly, can score goals. Secondly to that, the technical ability he possesses in terms of passing, dribbling, and his vision, bro, changes everything. If Saka isn't
his ceiling is so high, bro. It's so high.
Man, you don't understand, bro. I would love to get Kudus in. 40 million, brother.
Hey,
Just
and
sort
you
of
guys,
right.
there's going to be
Spending
certain
more.
games. He's that good that there's certain games, man. They'll be like, oh, him or Saka. Who should we start?
Why
I
didn't we get
guarantee you.
Havertz then,
Bro,
man? If
question,
he's
bro,
available,
it poses the question.
Apparently,
bro.
Havertz coming as an 8, bro. Apparently, that's what I'm hearing.
Not apparently,
So Kudus as a right backup for Saka or backup for
You know
the
what
false
this does?
9.
This puts the whole squad on notice. You
Facts.
mess up here, you got Kudus behind you, bro. Right wing,
Just
left
like
wing, striker, whatever. Put him anywhere, bro. The guy's that good. He puts the squad on a complete notice that even if Havertz thinks he's gonna stink up the gaff and get away with it, not happening. Kudus comes in. Saka, if you want to have those last 7 games again, Starboy and all that, you're getting benched, fam. And
Facts.
that is
Let me just stop everyone. Does anybody object to the potential signing of Kudus?
I do.
Why?
40 mil, bro.
Let me say this. Let me make myself.
40 mil, Gully.
I
Make
don't
sure you
object to
understand
him.
that part too.
But I don't object because of the fact that I don't want him. I want him to come to Arsenal. I object on the idea of the fact that we have too many players already as
you
is.
can't have too many players.
You
What's
can't
that?
have too
No.
many.
Too many players.
You
thing.
Can't have
Too many, man. Too many,
You need a
man.
winger, but you're telling
I
me
like
I'm
that
telling me
problem. I like it.
Yes.
too many problems.
I like it.
No,
Let us
no,
have
no.
those type of problems. Our problems were whether
but
to.
you know,
We used to have
I hear-
problems whether to pick El Neni or a
Let's
next
let
guy.
him-
Like now we
let him
can.
land, though.
Sorry,
Let him
sorry.
land. What do you think the major issue is?
For me, I think of him as a midfielder. I think he's way better either as a 8 or as a 10 or even like a second striker. More or less what Havertz was born to do. The fact that we've spent 60 million on Havertz, if we spend 40 million on him now as well, who's going to be playing more games out of the two? I don't understand why we're wasting so much money when we could
Then
have
ask-
had
why
one of
you
them.
ask-
Let me
Let's
ask
do
you
this.
1 second. Let me ask you another question. Between Bernardo Silva and all these other players Man City have, do you think they ask the questions going into the season who's going to be playing out of the two, or do you think they just play them? And also, I got another person coming in, my Ghanaian friend, Dizzy in the building. Dizzy wanted to jump in. He doesn't jump on often. Dizzy, what do you
Charlie
want?
boy.
Hey,
Etisen.
Charlie. I'm good, bro. I'm good. And first of all, like, big up everyone here.
Come on,
I've been
come
here
on,
for a
bro.
long time now.
We won't
Bro,
see your face. We won't see your face.
Look.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
currently at
That's creepy,
at
that, bro.
work right now, bro.
No worries.
Yo,
talk
bro,
to
big
me
up,
about
man, big up.
Kudus.
Bro, you know how long I've been begging for this guy at the club. Like, you know how long I've been begging for Kudus at the club. And listen here, people keep talking about Kudus being backup. I think Kudus is good enough to enter this team and within time take someone's spot. That's how good I think Kudus is. Like, I genuinely do not believe we're signing this guy to just be backup. But I do have one concern, though, with this whole... I feel like we're already misprofiling the guy. With this talk about putting him at right winger and all of that. Yes, he can play there, and he can play there to a very good level. Like last season, he showed it. But also last season, Kudus' performances kind of dropped when he was playing in that position. Genuinely, I see Kudus. There's one signing we've made where, in my opinion, we should have got Kudus instead for that place. That is where Kai Havertz is going to be playing. Because I believe put Kudus in that position, he will cook. Because he has everything. He's very, very good in tight spaces. He's creative. People don't know that. People actually talk about Kudus not being good defensively, which is a big lie. Like, this guy he's very good defensively. This guy presses like he's crazy. Like, he leads the press as well. So we would have 2 people in Martin Odegaard and Kudus who are going to press relentlessly. Something he's very good at. He's phenomenal on the half turn as well. Very good at it. And I know people have praised Smith Rowe on how he drives with the ball. And I think ESR is actually one of the best in the league at doing that. But I think Kudus does that better than him. It actually tell you how good Kudus is at driving with the ball. Like, this signing makes too much sense for 40 million as well, bro. And the fact that, like, we know he's good enough to like play false 9. He's good enough to play right wing. He's good enough to play 8. He's even good enough to play 10 as well. Like, obviously, he's not the same like 10 we've grown up to being used to, but he can cover that position as well. This guy ticks so many boxes.
Dizzy, I hear you,
for us.
Dizzy, I'm honest.
Dizzy's
To be honest,
gas.
if Dizzy is spot on by saying if we had signed him instead of signing Kai Havertz, everything would make so much sense for me right now. That's not me saying that Havertz can't do well. But as of now, it would have made more sense to pick up Kudus for 40M than Havertz for me. Obviously, because
both make perfect
we're all
sense.
in the same boat. We're all in the same boat, I think. Kudus would have made more sense, especially for the system Arteta is currently building, rather than Havertz. Havertz was spontaneous.
Let me ask you a question.
He came out of
Can
nowhere.
you ever have too much squad depth? I don't
You said
know.
this about City, though, as well. You asked the question about City. Let me go back to
Nah.
it. You said, do Bernardo Silva and all these guys think about who's going to play many games in the season? They literally have 4 midfielders in their team, bro. 4 midfielders who rotate in throughout the season. We're going to have Fabio Vieira, Smith Rowe, Jorginho, Rice, Kudus, Havertz, and then you got Trossard sometimes playing as a false 8 as well.
Yeah.
Look how many. What's that? 7.
Brother,
Yeah,
you're grouping everyone into centre mid.
Yeah.
They can play so many other positions, bro.
What do you mean? Only Trossard is the only one that can play a different position.
Kudus, Havertz,
Kudus,
Rice.
Where can they play in our team apart from number 8, where they're gonna fit in?
Havertz can play false 9. He can play on the right. I'm not saying he can do any of those roles well, but
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why are we scared of squad depth? I don't understand.
Brother, this is what
this Arsenal fan thing.
Gully.
Like what?
1 second.
Gully, if at the end, so quickly, let me just ask him a quick question again. Sorry.
Arsenal fans.
Gully, if at the end of the season we win the league and Kudus only ends up playing 10 games and he's complaining that he wants to leave, do you care?
Of course, I don't care.
Okay, that's all I need.
But you're just saying bring anyone in then. We might as well start doing that.
Not anyone. We're talking about Kudus, bro. It's not anyone. A 40 million for Kudus is not 100 million for Caicedo, bro. 40 mil is a steal, bro.
I want him, but I'm just saying, why bringing a player that might not even play as many games as we want him?
1 second.
Yeah, even the internet doesn't want to use.
1 second. Let's get Dawood in here. Dawood, what are you saying, bro? You think squad depth is an issue if we get too many players, or you think that's ridiculous?
Now you have to deep it, guys. Last season, basically had Premier League from the beginning to when we got to the last 16 of the Europa League. We didn't play European football all to the last 16 with our main team. This season coming up, we've got Champions League, Premier League. You think Bukayo Saka is going to be able to play Wednesday, Saturday every week? No. Is the midfield three of Partey will get, if Partey does 3 Saturdays in a row and then 3 Wednesdays in a row, he's out for the next 2 months. So that's Partey written off for 2 months. Then we've only got 2 midfield. If we get 3 injuries and
everything can change immediately, bro.
Imagine we lose 3 players to ACLs. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, where's the backup? Where's the backup?" We lost Jesus to an ACL for 4 months, and then we had Eddie and Ketia. We had no one else. We were desperate for January to get another signing. Now, if we get Kudus, I know he's not out on that right winger, but I'd rather have him on the right wing than someone like a Marquinhos or Reece Nelson. I'm sorry, but that's the thing. It's Saka's 1 injury away from us being like panicking because without Saka, we've got no one else. We literally don't have no one else on the right.
But if we just saw Kudus just come straight in for him, we're like, okay, it's cool, it's calm.
Yeah. You can never have too many players. Unless you're like Chelsea, you've got 45 players and then 30 of them are like average. That's the difference.
Gully, these are the type of problems that we want. These are the type of
always
problem. But I'm just thinking like,
yeah, it's true, man. It's true. Chelsea got like 40 players, but like flipping 3.
Can I butt in for a second?
35 of them are average. So it's like if you've got 35 average play, then you've got a problem. We've only got Holding, El Nene. I'd say 2 more players. Who would I say that's average?
Yeah, I think El Nene only plays the last game of the season with this current squad.
Yeah, and it's like I'm surprised because Rob Holding didn't play against MLS All Stars, and it's like Arteta's trying to get him out of the team. Cedric's saying, "I want to stay." No, get out, bro. Arteta's saying to him, "You never come to America, and you still want to stay." There's that video of when Rice got announced in Timber, and he's sitting on the floor. Everyone else is sitting on the chairs. Arteta is clever like that, man. He didn't give him no seat.
Yeah, he's bucking.
Yeah, he told
You're
him
right, you know.
floor, bro.
You're right.
Sidemen
sit on the floor, man. You ain't got to face it.
That's rude. That's clever, bro. You're not wanted. He makes it known you're not wanted.
You know what? That's rude, but I like it. Anyways, guys, I think Dizzy had one more thing to say before we move on.
Yeah. And my point, my last point is on the squad depth thing as well. And there's one thing we're doing which I really rate highly. It's not just squad depth. It's squad depth with versatility as well. So we're not just signing players who are going to play in one position. we're signing versatile squad depth. So we're signing Kudus. Kudus is not just going to be fixed. And I know someone in the chat said he hasn't played in midfield for 2 years, which is a lie. As someone who watches Ghana, I can tell you he played in midfield for Ghana in the last 2 years. So that's cap. But yeah, like we're not signing Kudus, where it's going to be guaranteed that he's going to play in midfield. Like he's not just squad depth from midfield. He's squad depth for the wings. He's squad depth. If Saka goes down today, you can bring on Kudus and still expect, hey, I'm not saying he's the same level, but like similar levels in performance. You can say the same thing with Kai Havertz, with Declan Rice, like the player we're buying. So it's not just squad depth. We're buying versatile squad depth.
You know what, guys? I want to wrap it up there. Everyone had their little say on that, but I want to mention this comment here. The lack of self-awareness from Man United fans talking about kids. What are we doing? Or is this a Liverpool fan? I think it's a Liverpool fan. My mistake.
Yeah.
But Manchester United fans shouldn't be talking about kids when they have zebra prints on their kids.
I thought I'd never see a kit worse than that.
Crazy
I don't
thing,
like
I
our
didn't
one,
want
but
to buy that kit, that new kit that we bought. But as soon as I saw us playing against MLS All Stars, and I saw the plays actually,
It's a nice top, you know. I don't know
I
what
actually
the
ordered
heat's
the
all
kit,
about.
so yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm
Not
not
fan.
gonna buy it. Yellow's not. It's not.
Nah,
It's not.
bro, it's such a nice
I
top.
know
you know.
yellow looks sexy on my chocolate skin, but I don't know, man. It's not.
The
for me,
players
this
make it look good,
spread.
man. It's not good for us fans. Let's keep it as that.
Yeah, because we're built different. That's the thing.
No, I'm getting that, bro. That is so wavy.
I look like a popsicle wearing that, bro.
We win the league. I get that top with Havertz on the back. No problem.
I might just do it anyway.
That's a fair point. Finally, guys, the final topic of the day. You know what it is? It's Arsenal are linked to a player that Chelsea want, a striker. You guys know that? What's that? What's that? Elye or Wahi? How do you pronounce his name?
Is it the guy from France, Montpellier guy or something?
Elye. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but
Whatever. All these sidemen, we've grown out of these links, bro. Man, like this.
Bro, they're basically saying we sell Balogun, we buy this guy to replace him, but it doesn't make sense.
Why?
Nah, we've outgrown deals like this, man. We lived that for Chelsea.
Yeah, we don't
Chelsea,
do
you can have
deals
him, bro.
anymore. Yeah, we don't do them deals.
Do your thing,
You
Chelsea.
know what? Like journalism has become just link Arsenal to anything.
I think Chelsea are trying to copy the Arsenal model, but without the tactical side.
Yeah.
They want to reduce their age group.
I don't believe
without
it,
any
by the way.
emphasis.
I don't believe it, by the way, because the source is Football 365. So, and they're saying according to reports. What reports? Be more specific. So you know what? Enough about this thing.
Oh, that's the in the know thing, innit? According to reports,
according to Steve, the flower man who used to be on Sunny TV. If you know, you know. Man has an exclusive every day. Crazy. How do you, even Fabrizio doesn't have an exclusive 5 times a week? Like, what's going on? Anyways, we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we go? Gully, your internet today has been moving mad.
Well, I don't know what is wrong with it. I apologize, lads.
Bro,
like your opinions about
internet is not bad enough to kick you off the stream permanently. It brings you back right away.
Never had this issue. I don't know what's going on.
It's giving you a chance to recoup your thoughts, and go.
Yeah, it's like we know you didn't mean to say that. We know
you should be doing that for me. You should be doing that for Souls. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, Souls had a howler, guys. By the way,
wait. Should I tell you why? Souls can. This is why Souls can never have a howler, bro. Because he's not thinking of theories.
This is a howler.
Souls is all in, bruv. He can't have a howler.
This is a howler.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that is a walk off. That deserves a walk off.
Trossard in 8 over Bruno Rice. Nah.
Bro, watch tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, but this is wild. But
Trossard's bagging tomorrow, bro.
This is the most wild.
But Souls fully backs it, so I'm with it. I don't agree, but he fully is backing himself. So
bro, look at that.
Here's what it is, man.
4 gunmans on there, you know, with Odegaard pulling the strings, bro. Come on now.
Bro, you're wrong, man.
Odegaard blindfolded.
Souls, it's okay to backtrack now, you know. You don't have to keep going all in.
Guys,
pass anywhere and anyone's finishing.
We're gonna end it here. I'm just gonna tell you guys, get ready. It's gonna be a spectacle tomorrow at 10 p.m. It's gonna be a good game. Manchester United versus Arsenal. It's gonna be interesting. Everyone's gonna be watching it. Everyone's gonna be ready. Get your popcorn ready. It's not a friendly, and I know Staffy's gonna be there. Staffy, enjoy it when we put 4 past you guys.
That's us being nice.
What do you think this is gonna be,
bro?
Oh, let's
Piping
prediction.
them.
Injuries, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, piping them, fam.
Score prediction.
Igal. Make sure you clip this. Arsenal 5, Man United 2.
All right, what about you?
God damn.
What about you, Souls? Arsenal what?
Do you know what? Yeah, this is why I wanted it. I
No,
think
no,
this is
just
what's
say
gonna
the
happen.
score. Just say the score
Yeah.
quickly.
We're gonna obliterate them 7-0.
Gully?
Damn.
Gully?
God damn.
I'm saying 3-1.
Souls.
All right, Nigel?
You got to destroy their hopes before the season
Nigel?
starts. Just quickly.
I think 3-1. 3-1. Arsenal.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a friendly.
It's a friendly, so I don't care.
friendly. Yeah, we don't say that.
It's gonna end like 4-2, in my opinion. What are you
Listen.
saying, Dizzy?
Bro, 2-0, but God, no one should get hurt. I'm begging God.
Yeah.
No
And
one
you
should
know
get
what,
hurt.
guys?
You're right.
If you want to clip that, there you go. Clip it. We're out of here, people. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on another stream.
Peace.
For now,
Yeah,
we're
man.
out.
Love having it.
By the way, make sure you check out everyone's content. It is in the description. Peace.